You've got that dude in California who raped that one chick, and they said he had that's what it is? Affluenza from raping that chick.
Yeah.
So he didn't. There was no functional due process
he was
there.
too rich to know what he was doing wrong.
The
he
Affluenza
was
case.
spoiled into being.
It's crazy. They
So
so
he
Affluenza.
Yeah, they said he suffered from affluenza because he was too rich to understand what he did was wrong. So that's from the left. The left has made that argument. I think it's fair to say both the left and the right agree that the legal system is just a function of who wants to exercise power against their enemies.
I think that these going behind the backs.
Case?
Yes.
Going behind of the backs of people and like spying on opponents has been the norm through history, even though they will tell you we have due process. And I'm wondering, Rudyard, I really want to get your take on this because since the internet, feels like people like Donald Trump actually have a chance at bucking the system. Did this kind of thing ever happen in the past?
So I have a few different takes here. The first of which is we have to be very careful about eroding rule of law because that's been the English-speaking world's great advantage. And if we erode rule of law, it's going to have very negative downstream effects on everything between the economy, between politics, because rule of law is the set of rules you use to establish all social interaction. And if that goes away, you won't make companies because someone will steal the company you make. But I have another thing. The second thing is the left has been weaponizing this already, and there's been a huge issue with conservative judges and with conservatives making the argument that you're opposed to, saying, oh, we can't do this, blank, blank, blank. The left has already done a weaponization of the political process to an insane degree. And when conservatives push against stuff where it should be illegal to discriminate against white men under civil rights law, it happens on a mass degree, but conservative judges don't stand against it. Conservative judges don't stand against the rampant abuse in the family court system against men. They don't stand against the rampant biases against white men, where the left has been doing this to an insane degree, and even defensively, the right does not protect itself.
Well, so to your point about how we want to keep the rule of law, I would agree, but when it's gone, it's gone. Right? I want to keep my car nice and clean, but if a bunch of vandals come and smash it with crowbars, there's nothing I can do about it.
So
I get it fixed.
To point on the couch thing you guys were talking about, he wasn't under affluenza. He was under the influence of intoxication, Ethan Couch.
No. The argument was that he shouldn't get the harshest penalty because he had quote unquote affluenza. It's a nonsense term that meant he was so rich he didn't understand right from wrong.
Yeah.
So he did actually end up getting charged. He
did.
Yeah, he had 10 years probation.
And the argument was that he shouldn't get the harshest of penalties for what he did. Yeah. Wasn't it like there was a passed out woman and he was raping her and then some guys caught her or something?
Yeah.
This was like a Me Too era.
But this isn't the left, right? This is his defense attorney argued this.
The left was upset that he did not go to prison in the most harshest of penalties because the court system failed us.
Sure, yeah. I don't know. First of all, he's from Texas. Well, he's from Texas, not California, so the left narrative isn't working here. But also in this case, he was intoxicated and under the influence of drugs, and he hit people. Yeah, which is all bad, right?
Agreed.
But I think it's
progressives were upset at the time of this case because they wanted a very harsh penalty against him. The judge gave him a light sentence, citing what she called affluenza.
I see his defense attorney citing affluenza. I can't find the judge citing that as the reason why she gave him. But 10 years probation is
neither here nor there. I mean, it's an old story we were lightly referencing where people on the progressives were upset about it.